Hey there, Bears fans. Will DeWitt for CHGO, and I am looking at potential free agents that the Chicago Bears should be considering to sign this year. So in this video, I want to explain why the Bears should be doing some homework on Buffalo Bills linebacker Tremaine Edmunds in free agency. Now, we all know there's been a glaring hole on the Bears roster ever since they traded Roquan Smith to the Baltimore Ravens during the year. You just don't find players of Roquan Smith's caliber growing on trees, and they don't come around often. Now it's time for the Bears to find a long-term stud at linebacker. And this is where the extremely talented player out of Buffalo, Tremaine Edmunds, comes into play. It's actually, to me, pretty interesting because both Edmunds and Smith, they're part of the same drafts class, and there's a lot of debate as to which linebacker was better and really which linebacker the Bears should pick if they wanted to go that route in the first round. And for what it's worth, I believe the Bears did make the right choice for their defense at the time. Roquan Smith is best suited as a 3-4 inside linebacker, more so than a 4-3 backer, where Edmunds actually thrives in that 4-3 system. Now, Edmunds, he is still very, very young. He has 5 years of playing experience in the NFL, and he's only 24 years old. Now, remember, I guess that happens when you were drafted at the ripe age of 19. Edmunds has developed and blossomed in Buffalo, and he's also been a very consistent player for the team, notching over 100 tackles every single season as a pro. In fact, he's actually coming off a career low 102 combined tackles due to missing 4 games this year. One of Edmunds' strengths is his pass coverage. He has 4 career interceptions, 1 every year besides 2020, and his 90 grade for pass coverage on PFF was the highest grade given to any linebacker in 2022. His pass breakups led the entire group, and the passer rating allowed when targeted was the 5th lowest in the league among linebackers at 80.4. Now, on the other hand, Edmunds is not at his best when being asked to stop the run. He's more average, really, in this regard, and it's not like he's bad at it. He's just so much better in coverage than run defense. It's quite noticeable. Still, I think this is a trade-off that the Bears would have to heavily consider. Would they live with it? Maybe. Edmunds is still better at stopping the run than maybe most players that the Bears currently have on their roster. But the question, though, is whether or not the Bears would like to shell out a big payday for Edmunds. Remember, by not signing Roquan Smith, the Bears kind of proved that they don't value spending a lot of money at the position. Or maybe it was more about the player and his fit in this defense. Well, maybe we'll find out soon. And I think it's a great question that I wish I had the answer to. Edmunds is a more natural fit in the Bears' 4-3 defense, unlike Roquan. So maybe this answer will be given to us this offseason. But on the other hand, do the Bears really want to spend a lot of money on Edmunds, who in Buffalo played the Mike middle linebacker position for the Bears, which is where Jack Sanborn currently lines up, and the Bears do seem very high on their undrafted free agent rookie last season out of Wisconsin. And it wouldn't make a lot of sense to move either of those linebackers to the will spot. Edmunds' strength being pass coverage and not being that run defense does kind of peg him as that Mike linebacker. And the same thing for Sanborn, where he doesn't potentially possess all that raw speed to be that sideline guy. And keeping him in the middle should be best for his career too. So that's a tough situation. Edmunds a great player, would be technically an ideal fit, but maybe would cost a little bit too much, and the Bears can bank on a rising star in Jack Sanborn. But I'm curious about you. What are your thoughts about Tremaine Edmunds? Do you want to see the Bears pursue him? I believe they should at least be doing their homework and going through some of those scenarios. But at the end of the day, I don't know if this is a move that they would end up making. Is there another linebacker in free agency that you would rather see him target? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be back with more free agent profiles here soon, giving you more players the Bears should be doing their homework on, studying for, and getting ready for this upcoming free agency. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, and that way you don't miss those and all the other Bears content we'll be cranking out all off season long. But I guess I'll see you in the next one.